Have you ever felt just a bit overwhelmed staring at the sheer vastness of Dungeons and Dragons, wondering which incredible world to dive into first, or maybe, next?
Oh, absolutely. It's like standing at the edge of a multiverse, isn't it?
Yeah.
With just endless possibilities stretching out before you.
Yeah, each one a totally different reality waiting to be explored. Honestly, where do you even begin when you're presented with such a rich tapestry?
It's a wonderfully daunting feeling, but also exhilarating. The scope of D&D's lore, it can definitely feel like a lot to take in at first. You're not just picking a map or like a set of monsters. You're stepping into a completely unique reality. Each one has its own underlying magical physics, its own ancient histories, distinct cultures, and just boundless narrative potential. It's the very air your characters breathe.
Yeah, the foundation for everything that happens.
Exactly. The foundation upon which every grand adventure unfolds.
And that's precisely why today we're doing a deep dive into the official D&D Settings 2025 tier list that was compiled by LitRPG Reads.
Yeah, that's a great resource.
Our mission really, for you listening, is to pull out the most important insights from this really comprehensive analysis. We want to help you navigate D&D's incredible array of campaign worlds and hopefully, help you pinpoint the perfect setting that genuinely resonates with your unique style of play, your sense of adventure.
We'll unpack what makes each world tick, what kind of stories it's best suited for.
And maybe even explore why some have, really stood the test of time while others are just waiting for rediscovery.
And it really is a journey of discovery, not just for new players, actually, but even for veteran dungeon masters looking for fresh inspiration.
That's a good point.
D&D campaign settings, they're like exploring totally distinct multiverses. Each one a fully realized world, rich with its own specific flavor of fantasy, layered intrigue, limitless possibilities.
They are that foundational backdrop, aren't they? Shaping everything.
Everything. The types of spells available, the very nature of what heroism looks like in that world. Without a compelling setting, even the most intricately designed quest can feel a bit
aimless. Yeah, lacking context.
Exactly. Aimless.
That makes perfect sense. So when we talk about settings, we're not just discussing like a general backdrop of castles and dragons.
No, far from it.
The source material really emphasizes this. Selecting a setting is a deeply personal choice. It hinges entirely on individual preferences, right? And the specific type of adventure you want to create.
Absolutely. There's no single best setting out there.
Yeah.
It's all about finding that perfect fit for your taste and your group's desired experience.
Yeah.
Think of it less like picking a destination, maybe more like choosing an entire genre for your next favorite book or movie.
I like that analogy.
Do you want gritty survival in a wasteland?
Yeah.
High-minded philosophical quests through the cosmos? Maybe a chilling gothic horror story? Or something with a dash of magic-infused steampunk?
Each setting offers that really distinct flavor, that unique promise.
Precisely. And that's why LitRPG Reads, specifically Amir Barakat over there, curated their tier list using a very thoughtful analytical framework. They looked at 4 key criteria.
Okay, the criteria. I always appreciate a good rubric for understanding something complex like this. What were those foundational pillars then? What defined their matrix analysis?
Well, the first one was popularity. Simple enough, right? How widely recognized and actively played a setting is within the D&D community.
Okay, so how many people know about it and are actually running games in it?
Exactly. This often indicates its accessibility, means a lower barrier to entry for new players, and usually means there's a large active community to draw on for resources, discussions, fan content.
Like the settings everyone's talking about, the ones that seem to just naturally draw people in. I can see why that's key.
Precisely. Then there's depth of lore. This measures the richness, the sheer extensiveness of its established history, its myths, its pantheons, its cultures.
So how much stuff is there to work with?
Pretty much. This speaks directly to how much material a dungeon master has to draw upon for their narratives. Truly deep lore means countless adventure hooks, ancient secrets waiting to be uncovered.
And that feeling of a truly lived-in world, right? Like it evolves and reacts.
Yes, exactly. A sense that the world feels responsive to the player's actions, that it has layers.
It's not just about the sheer volume of history, though, is it? It's also the quality, how interconnected it all feels.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to feel like there's always something more profound to discover, that every ancient ruin or forgotten legend ties into a larger, meaningful tapestry, not just random facts.
Makes sense. What was the third criterion?
The third was official support. This measures the amount and, importantly, the quality of published materials, supplements, adventures, modules released by Wizards of the Coast.
Ah, the publisher support. That's crucial.
It is. Strong official support means more readily available adventure modules, new monster stat blocks, maybe updated mechanics for that setting, a consistent presence in the current edition.
Right, keeps it fresh and easy to run out of the box.
It's the lifeblood, really. Keeps a setting viable.
Which is huge, especially for dungeon masters. Whether you're a veteran or just starting out, having those ready-made adventures, clear rules for unique elements, maybe integrated digital tools on D&D Beyond.
It streamlines the whole process, cuts down prep time significantly.
Definitely. And the final one.
And finally, community impact. This assesses how deeply a setting has influenced players, DMs, the broader D&D landscape across generations.
It's a legacy.
Sorta, yeah. It's about its enduring legacy, the vibrant discussions it sparks online, the wealth of fan-made content it inspires, its overall cultural footprint within the hobby. It goes beyond just sales numbers to capture the true resonance of a world, how much it matters to people.
So it's not just how good a setting looks on paper, but how it lives and breathes in the collective imagination, how it inspires creativity. That's a fascinating way to measure its value.
It is.
And they use this comprehensive matrix analysis approach. Could you maybe elaborate on how translating those qualitative assessments, all those subjective feelings, into a structured grid helps us evaluate these nuances?
Absolutely. Think of the matrix like a detailed spreadsheet, basically. It methodically examines things like lore depth, official support, community engagement, creative potential, popularity, unique features, all side by side.
Okay.
This structured grid allows for a comparison that's incredibly transparent. It offers a direct view of how each setting truly aligns with different playstyles and preferences.
Ah, so you can see the trade-offs.
Precisely. You might quickly see, for instance, a setting with really high creative potential might have lower official support,
Right.
which signals that, okay, it offers immense freedom, but it might need more homebrewing from the DM. But the payoff is a potentially unique campaign.
That really helps paint a clearer picture than just getting a general feel for a world. So what's the overarching insight here? What does all this careful evaluation mean for us?
Well, the ultimate allure of each setting, it really lies in its distinct, unique attributes. Some worlds, as we'll see, boast extensive official support, thriving communities, super easy to jump into. Others might captivate with their specific creative potential or dedicated, passionate niche followings, even if they aren't as widely known.
So it's not just one path.
Not at all. What we'll uncover today isn't just a list. It's a testament to how D&D's settings mirror the evolving tastes of its players, reflecting shifts in design philosophy over decades, from high fantasy to gothic horror, even mind-bending philosophy.
And the really important takeaway, I think, is that regardless of its tier, every setting offers diverse, boundless opportunities for storytelling.
Absolutely. The only true limit is your imagination.
It's a testament to the nature of Dungeons & Dragons, where every world, every tier holds that promise of epic adventure.
Precisely. And speaking of pinnacles, let's dive right into the S tier. This is where LitRPG Reads places the elite, the absolute best of the best.
The cream of the crop. The settings that, for many people, are D&D. So what truly defines an S-tier setting in this analysis?
These are the universally acclaimed settings. They stand at the very pinnacle of D&D lore. They feature intricately detailed narratives, possess broad, almost universal appeal.
And lots of official support.
Oh yeah, steeped in extensive official support. Myriad supplements, adventure modules, even successful multimedia adaptations like video games or novels.
Right.
Their community impact spans generations. They retain this timeless allure among players, new and old. Essentially, they serve as the default landscapes for countless epic journeys. They have a deep cultural footprint.
I can already guess some of these. For many, our first S-tier setting will be immediately familiar, almost like a second home. The Forgotten Realms.
It truly is the quintessential D&D setting for so many players. The Realms is described as this sprawling mosaic of intrigue, political machinations, potent magic, hailed for its truly extensive, deep lore.
Yeah, it's basically the foundation for 5th edition D&D, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Its essence is woven into countless modules and campaigns. Iconic characters like Driss Dorden,
The Drow Ranger.
and Elminster, the Archmage of Shadowdale, they roam its diverse landscapes, casting these long shadows of legend, inspiring countless player character.
And the sheer scope of the geography. From bustling cities like Waterdeep
known for its vibrant districts and shadowy underworld,
to the enigmatic, dangerous Underdark, that vast subterranean realm, it's just lush with history and potential.
Absolutely. The analysis highlights its interconnected lands, the frosty tundras of Icewind Dale,
Infamous.
and the treacherous peaks of the spine of the world. It's a vibrant playground, offering incredibly diverse terrain, pockets of raw magic, ancient ruins, whispering of lost civilizations.
There's tons to explore.
Tons. And its cultural and media impact is undeniable. Novels by R.A. Salvatore, video games, Baldur's Gate 3 most recently.
Huge impact.
Huge. They've catapulted the Forgotten Realms into mainstream consciousness, immortalizing its characters and narratives. This visibility brings in new players, creates this shared cultural touchstone.
Though sometimes maybe it feels a bit too defined by those big stories for longtime players.
That's a fair point. I can sometimes feel that way. But the narrative dynamics are fascinating. The source talks about the dynamic tension from interactions with powerful gods, the machinations of factions like the Zentarum or the Harpers.
Constant intrigue.
Constant. Intrigue flourishes in cities and wilds, drawing heroes into webs of conspiracy. Legendary conflicts lie dormant, just waiting for players to stumble upon them.
So for players, the experience thrives on balancing that epic grandeur with, intimate tales of heroism.
Exactly. Heroism and sacrifice. Its adaptability makes it a perennial favorite. It offers myriad storytelling paths that resonate with diverse player experiences.
Yeah.
Feels like a truly living world where your decisions ripple through fate.
You feel like you matter in this huge world.
You really do.
Okay, shifting gears quite dramatically from high fantasy. Our next S-tier entry takes us somewhere completely different. Eberron.
Eberron. Always stands out.
Yeah.
That unique blend of, pulp adventure, noir intrigue, and magic-infused technology.
Yeah, it sets itself apart with those deliberately morally gray themes.
Definitely. The atmosphere is one of shadows cast by towering, arcane cities like Sharn, the City of Towers. Magic artistry and grimy industry intertwine.
Lightning rails. Sentient constructs.
Exactly. Literal lightning rails transporting people, sentient constructs called Warforged, grappling with their freedom after a massive war, powerful dragon-marked dynasties wielding hereditary magic like corporations.
It creates this atmosphere thick with potential peril, but also ethical dilemmas, right?
Absolutely. It's not just castles and dragons, it's airships. Those Warforged lightning trains, powerful, often ruthless dragon-marked families vying for control. It has this almost Pulp Fiction, maybe even diesel punk feel. It's been heavily supported in 3.5e and 5e, inviting players into a universe where the lines between right and wrong are often deliberately blurred.
And key locations really define it, like Sharn.
Sharn is iconic. That vertical cityscape offers layered adventures, but also the Day of Mourning.
Oh yeah, the Cataclysm.
A magical event that turned an entire nation into this horrifying, permanent magical wasteland. It provides a constant backdrop of mystery and existential questions. Adventurers often grapple with the repercussions of the past, the weight of their choices in this scarred world.
And the political landscape sounds incredibly rich. Detailed nations with complex histories, conflict, transformation.
Right. Locales offer cultural depth, political intrigue. Nations like Aundair, Breland, Thrain simmer with tension. Struggles between ancient forces, modern ambition, lingering wartime resentments. It's all there.
So the adventure potential is vast. Ancient mysteries, futuristic settings.
You could be exploring dungeons under urban streets, globe-trotting spy missions, high-stakes corporate espionage. For players, morality is fluid. It demands introspection, flexibility.
Challenging, but enticing.
Very. Stories in Eberron push innovative boundaries, invite players into roles demanding creativity, nuance, forcing difficult ethical choices. The world confronts inhabitants with this cycle of creation and destruction, reflecting its ever-shifting balance. It really makes you think about the consequences of power.
Speaking of challenging and making you think, let's talk Ravenloft. Just saying the name gives me chills. That pervasive dread.
Ravenloft truly casts a long, deep shadow. A realm suffused with gothic horror, existential dread. It's a collection of cursed domains, these demi-planes, each isolated by impenetrable, creeping mists.
Yeah, Shrad von Zorovich.
The iconic vampire lord of Barovia. He looms as its quintessential figure. His ancient malevolence permeates his land, setting the tone for all the other domains of dread.
The core experience just draws adventurers into its inescapable embrace, right? Challenging them to navigate horrors, unravel dark secrets. Often at the cost of their souls.
Pretty much. And the Curse of Strahd adventure module. it remains a quintessential D&D adventure, arguably one of the greatest campaigns ever written.
A classic for a reason. Perfect for those who want a truly dark, emotional experience.
The themes are relentless, deeply psychological. It centers on the horror of the human condition itself, exploring fear, survival, the insidious nature of evil, often eschewing comfort, clear-cut victories.
Each domain hides layers of mystery, torment.
Exactly. Its inhabitants, common folk or dark lords, are often ensnared in cycles of suffering and wickedness. Van Ricken's Guide to Ravenloft, the 5e supplement, offers DMs even more tools, new domains, monsters, dark gifts for players to weave deeper tales of dread and personal horror.
The atmosphere is just so palpable. Eerie landscapes, crumbling castles, cursed relics, haunting melodies. They frame narratives echoing tragedy and loss.
And the land itself is a character in Ravenloft, ever-changing, unpredictable, often reflecting the torment within its borders or even within the souls of its dark lords.
But what's fascinating, despite all that gloom and despair, its enduring allure lies in its capacity for moments of redemption, right? That flicker of hope against overwhelming darkness.
That's a crucial point. Heroes can find profound solace and strength in camaraderie. Acts of self-sacrifice, even small ones, resonate powerfully. Even amidst the macabre, light persists, flickering at the edges of shadow. It makes those hard-won moments of defiance incredibly potent.
And for players, it really compels them to confront the darker facets of their own nature, mirroring their deepest fears.
It captivates with its gothic atmosphere, its enduring challenge. Stories of resilience unfold against that relentless pull of darkness. The ultimate trial is preserving their own humanity, their sanity.
Okay, next up we have Planescape. This one completely blew my mind when I first encountered it. It really redefined what D&D could be for a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely. This is where it gets really interesting for the philosophically inclined. Planescape invites adventurers on an odyssey through cosmic realms embodying pure concepts.
An exploration of profound philosophical themes woven around the legendary impossible city of Sigil.
Exactly. It's known for its radical cosmological focus, immersing players where ideals literally hold power, where belief shapes reality itself.
And Sigil, the City of Doors,
Stands as the central hub of the multiverse, a nexus of infinite possibilities, perpetual intrigue connecting every plane and dimension, the crossroads of all existence. Portals to anywhere can open at any time.
and the video game, Planescape, Torment. Still a touchstone.
Absolutely. A groundbreaking narrative RPG. Praised for its deep philosophical story exploring identity, morality, the nature of the soul. Its narrative depth is a testament to the setting's potential, proving D&D isn't just about fighting monsters.
It's about grappling with fundamental truths.
Right. The narrative core is the interplay between its myriad factions, groups like the Athar who disbelieve in gods, or the Dustmen who think life is a slow death, and the relentless pursuit of philosophical truths.
Elevates it beyond dungeon crawls.
Far beyond. Abstract ideologies clash in grand cosmic conflicts, literally shaping the fate of entire planes. The appeal for many is driven by nostalgia for its original iconic art style and revolutionary ideas. Its timeless draw is anchored by this rich metaphysical framework.
Transcends conventional fantasy. Crafts diverse cultures, belief systems, urging adventurers to constantly question their values.
So in Planescape, gameplay genuinely becomes a meditation on the nature of existence, layered with existential choices, cosmic consequences.
That's a heavy responsibility, deciding the fate of philosophical concepts.
It is. Adventures traverse the entire multiverse. From the infernal layers of the abyss, home to demons, to the serene expanses of Elysium, home to benevolent spirits. Each plane embodies defining principles, alignments, reflecting the philosophies of its denizens.
Constantly challenging travelers to adapt strategies, maybe even morals.
Absolutely. It remains a bastion of creativity where stories defy expectations, characters transcend origins, Sigil's portals open pathways to adventures traversing the breadth of reality. Every session is a journey through time and thought, an exploration of the infinite in search of the self.
And finally, in our S tier, Wildmount. For a lot of modern D&D players, this isn't just a setting, it's their entry point, built on a thriving community and ongoing story.
Wildmount stands resolute within Critical Role's expansive universe, seamlessly woven into 5th edition through official publications. It's esteemed for its incredible depth, smooth integration into the core game, enriches the modern landscape with nuanced world building.
And key factions really define it, like the Kryn dynasty and the Dwendalian Empire.
Right. The enigmatic Kryn dynasty, practitioners of dark magic, and the traditional human-centric Dwendalian Empire. They paint its canvas with intrigue, setting the stage for continent-spanning conflicts.
Matthew Mercer's craftsmanship, honed over years of live play, shines through. Intricate politics, cultural complexities.
Every detail. And the adventure modules, like Explorer's Guide to Wildmount, aren't just lore dumps. They invite players to directly engage with a setting that feels alive with conflict, mystery. Where alliances shift, heroes emerge unexpectedly.
It's incredibly magnetic, especially for fans of the show, eager to recount tales of valor and villainy in a world they've seen brought to life.
The community and legacy are incredibly strong, driven by Critical Role's massive fanbase. Robust community engagement, collaboration between creators and fans breathes life into its lands. Makes it a truly living, evolving world.
Part of a broader, ongoing narrative spanning their campaigns. Connects players to a shared legacy that feels current, dynamic.
That union of professional storytelling and collaborative fan engagement really enhances the richness.
It also introduces innovative mechanics like Echo Knights.
To summon temporal duplicates.
Yeah, and Dunamancy, that reality-bending magic focusing on gravity and time.
Concepts that expand the horizons of what's possible in D&D. Making Wildmount's influence reverberate, inspiring DMs and players to explore its depths, try new character concepts.
Themes of power, redemption, identity, moral choices weave through its tales, cultivating fertile ground for deep character exploration, emergent heroism.
Wildmount thrives on bridging that gap between personal character stories and epic, world-changing events. Local tales intertwine with grand narratives shaping empires.
Stepping into an ever-evolving world, ready to etch your own legacy.
It's a powerful testament to the living nature of D&D, where the journey itself is often as significant as the destination.
All right, moving on to the A tier. These are described as excellent, highly popular settings, yet maybe slightly underrated compared to those S-tier giants.
Exactly. These settings sparkle with richness, beloved by devoted players, though maybe slightly overshadowed in mainstream visibility. They're brimming with deep lore, supported by vibrant, passionate fan communities.
Excellent choices for newcomers and veterans seeking diverse narratives.
Definitely. They offer a treasure trove of stories, resonate with depth and innovation, ensuring captivating experiences.
First in this excellent tier is Dark Sun. This is not your typical high fantasy, is it? A complete departure.
Not at all. Dark Sun envelops players in a world of stark grit, constant attrition. A post-apocalyptic realm, harsh, brutal, unforgiving.
Scorched landscapes, unforgiving sun, survival is a daily struggle.
Resources are incredibly scarce. Water is literally worth more than gold. Players navigate knowing each choice bears dire consequences. Mercy is a rare commodity, often a luxury no one can afford.
And it has those unique mechanics setting it apart. Psionics playing a pivotal role, often replacing traditional arcane magic.
Right. Adds a fascinating layer of complexity to allies and adversaries. Blurs typical distinctions between magic and raw mental might. Allows unique storytelling where telepathy or telekinesis are common.
And the brutal sands conceal secrets, ancient technologies.
From a forgotten, more fertile age. Themes of decadence and decay permeate Athos, once great civilizations in ruin, ruled by tyrannical sorcerer kings. It captivates with its focus on personal and communal survival, forging heroes in adversity.
Its allure lies in that raw, unyielding reality.
A stark departure from high fantasy, where hope is as precious as water. Isolation and interconnectedness coexist paradoxically. Every resource fiercely contested, alliances tenuous. It encourages players to adapt, improvise, persevere against overwhelming odds.
Fosters a deep appreciation for small victories.
Absolutely. It inspires tales of profound resilience, defiance, unlikely heroes rising from the dust. It demands innovation, courage, fueling a legacy that burns bright against the desolate horizon. Its uniqueness endures, offers such a distinct, challenging experience.
Next, Greyhawk. A setting with immense historical gravitas, shaped D&D as we know it.
Oh, the original. Greyhawk's legacy as the very first D&D campaign setting instills it with undeniable historical weight, often affectionately acknowledged by veterans.
Created by Gary Gygax himself, laid the foundations for so much D&D lore, tropes, character archetypes.
This classic world thrums with palpable nostalgia for many. Its influence evident in nearly every subsequent setting and adventure design, embodies quintessential medieval fantasy tone. Knights, wizards, thieves playing out age-old tales.
Good versus evil, political intrigue, dungeon delving.
Each plot imbued with echoes of countless past quests, legendary figures. Its geographical diversity presents a kaleidoscope of possibilities. From the rugged Cairn Hills,
Notorious for bandits,
to the mysterious Nairiv, that vast inland sea teeming with secrets.
it represents the quintessential playground for traditional role-playing. DMs crafting legendary sagas that feel both familiar and immersive.
Its rich pantheon, influential figures like Bigby or Mordenkainen, offer a vast tapestry of mythos. Opportunities for divine intervention or magical assistance.
What's fascinating is that it's far from static, right? It remains vibrant due to its blend of historical roots and evolving narratives often shaped by the community.
Exactly. It consistently invites players to rediscover classical storytelling in its purest form. Revered as a sanctuary for those who cherish D&D's earliest days, where grit meets grandeur.
Each adventure, a testament to its potential, invites players to become part of a living chronicle, inscribing their adventures onto history.
Its reflection on the game's deep heritage ensures its enduring appeal, a touchstone for the hobby.
Then there's Dragonlance, another truly epic world defined by sweeping sagas, monumental conflict.
Dragonlance unfurls rich storytelling amidst epic fantasy warfare. Iconic heroes and villains clashing on a truly grand scale, dives deep into narratives of sacrifice, loyalty, love, betrayal.
Invites players into grand adventures pulsing with emotional resonance. The tapestry of Krynn, its main continent, woven with varied destinies, ancient prophecies, the will of powerful gods.
And the foundational media, the Dragonlance Chronicles novels by Weiss and Hickman, laid the groundwork for its enduring appeal, created a massive fan base.
Introduce a generation to the world, its characters.
And the iconic elements, the power of the dragon orbs, the solemn wisdom of the wizards of high sorcery make it shine. Campaigns resonate with ancient prophecies, new dawns, often focusing on that continent-wide war.
Players encounter characters with weighty legacies, destinies linked to the world's fate.
The grandeur of a world shaped by dragons and gods offers fertile ground for epic quests. Relationships forged in hardship grow into bonds transcending mere companionship, becoming legendary.
Holds a pivotal station in D&D history, extending its reach globally.
Channels a panorama of epic confrontations. Heroes rise and fall in the shadow of history's greatest battles. Promotes narratives both grand and intimate, tethered to vast struggles. Evokes the grandeur of battle and the silent introspection defining true heroism.
Its legacy is undeniable. New legends born with every campaign. The chorus of history sings of triumph and loss on an epic scale.
That symbiotic dance between vast, world-shaping stories and intensely personal character experiences ensures its place among D&D's most captivating realms.
Next, a fantastic crossover, Ravnica, bringing two beloved fantasy franchises together.
Ravnica masterfully melds the rich fabric of magic, the gathering with D&D, creating a vibrant, singular urban landscape suffused with intrigue, complex politics.
Not just a city, an ecumenopolis, sprawling across endless streets, towering edifices, witnessing guild machinations, power struggles.
Each of the 10 guilds represents a distinct philosophy, a specific pair of magic colors, a unique approach to power, constantly clashing and collaborating in a delicate, ever-shifting balance.
That crossover appeal is massive, draws enthusiasts from both worlds, merges D&D's mystical elements with magic's strategic depth and unique aesthetic.
If you love magic's lore, you feel right at home, understanding the guild's motivations, conflicts.
The city brims with possibilities, plot hooks, from the law-enforcing Azorius Senate to the chaotic Izzet League experiments or the nature-reclaiming Gruul clans.
Players choose allegiances, gain unique abilities, confront challenges specific to their guild. It thrives on its urban nature. Every alley, plaza, sewage pipe tells a story. Secret dealings, hidden agendas, ancient rivalries.
Themes of law versus anarchy, tradition versus innovation, juxtaposed against a city alive with possibility and danger.
Official support, like the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, enhanced its integration into recent editions, enriching the narrative with diverse mechanics, guild backgrounds, specific spells offering abundant storytelling opportunities.
Opens doorways to adventures embracing both high magic and intricate politics, blending them into a singular, captivating experience.
Ravnica stands as a remarkable testament to the harmonious convergence of disparate worlds, creative visions. Its guild-driven dynamics foster innovation, pushing conventional fantasy limits. The urban sprawl invites endless exploration.
Daring adventurers unravel its mysteries, navigate complex social strata, maybe rewrite the future of a city that never sleeps.
A truly unique setting.
And finally, for A tier, Theros. Mythological D&D inspired by ancient Greece. Yes, please.
Theros captivates with its distinct mythological Greek-inspired setting, where heroism is etched into the world's fabric like legends in the night sky. Beckons adventurers through a realm rich in classic legend, ancient mythos, inspired by Greek gods, epic deeds.
Lines between mortal and divine blur constantly. Players embark on quests, testing virtues, courage, resolve, often at the god's behest or opposition.
Another seamless blend with magic, the Gathering, taking its established mythology, intertwining those archetypes with D&D's mechanics. Players don't just act like heroes, they step into roles as heroes treading the path of demigods.
Confronting avatars of deities, fulfilling or defying prophecies. Their journeys chronicled in the stars, guiding constellations pulsing with divine energy, often representing the gods themselves.
Epic encounters abound, battling monstrous hydras, navigating labyrinthine godly machinations. Adventures unfold across landscapes evoking ancient Greece, sun-drenched islands, treacherous seas, the shadowy underworld, guiding players through heroic odysseys straight out of epic poems.
Mortals possess potential mirroring the constellations, their tales woven into myth by the deities they interact with. The evocative ambiance lends itself to narratives charged with significance, symbolism. Every action could become legend.
It deeply explores themes like fate, destiny, justice, the enduring legacy of heroism. Quests often underpinned by strong moral imperatives, align ambitions with the greater good, or face divine retribution.
The gods aren't distant figures. They're active, powerful, often temperamental participants.
Theros enriches campaigns with timeless storytelling, the thrill of unraveling ancient lore like classic Greek tragedies, an immersive landscape where gods walk among men. Legends are born through player actions. Every shadow might hide glory or ruin.
Adventurers discover the divine within, forging destinies amid echoes of eternity, striving to leave their own immortal mark.
Very cool stuff.
Okay, moving down to the B tier. These are what we call the good, solid choices. Intriguing, yet perhaps underrepresented gems.
Exactly. Less prominent, but often supported by incredibly passionate niche communities, boasting significant lore depth. They might not capture mainstream attention like the higher tiers, but their unique features invite exploration, creative freedom, fertile ground for engaging, distinct campaigns.
Dedicated communities, distinctive elements reward adventurers willing to delve deeper. Solid options beyond the well-trodden paths.
Let's kick off B tier with Spelljammer. This one is truly wild, a fantastical journey through the stars.
Literally propels adventurers into a space fantasy odyssey. Interstellar voyages amid the bizarre cosmos of wild space and the astral sea.
Stands apart with its wonderfully surreal charm. Often whimsical, often dangerous blend of fantasy and sci-fi. Players explore fantastic realms aboard iconic living ships nautiloids, gnomish spelljammers transcending mundane confines.
The stars, asteroids, crystal spheres become the backdrop. Adventures defying gravity, conventional logic.
Recently revived in 5e, bringing excitement from old fans, maybe some skepticism from others about changes, but Spaceborne adventures open new frontiers, novel challenges, unique encounters.
This ether-infused expanse, a place where bizarre creatures, alien cultures thrive, painting a disparate universe of wonder and peril unlike anything else.
The core spirit embraces exploration into the infinite unknown. Boundless discovery, exotic locales, a giant mind flayer colony ship, a planet of ice, strange astral phenomena abound.
Intergalactic trade, piracy, diplomacy unfold amidst cosmic perils. Each voyage embodies discoverer, a dance with destiny against a dazzling celestial tableau.
I can see how it elicits varied reactions,
Hi.
some drawn to its eccentricities, pulp sci-fi elements, others deterred by departures from classic fantasy.
Undeniably appeals to those yearning for exploration beyond the terrestrial. Craving stories, defying gravity, conventional expectations.
For players, it's a constant challenge. Grapple with the unknown, the otherworldly, pushing concepts of reality, tactical thinking, reflects D&D's ever-expanding capacity for adventure. Inscribing tales amidst the stars, literally traveling between different settings.
Next, a classic for veteran players who appreciate deep historical roots. Mystara.
Mystara's classic fantasy tone echoes through its extensive Gazetteer series from older editions, deeply rooted in D&D's origins. An intricate tapestry of kingdoms, cultures, factions. Strong historical presence feels incredibly lived in.
A sanctuary for traditional storytelling. Heroes journeying through vast realms steeped in history, mystery.
The geography is vast, diverse, countless regions with distinct flavors, lore, volcanic expanses of the savage coast, verdant forests of Karameikos, arid deserts of Ilaruum, creates diverse challenges, opportunities.
And the political landscape is equally rich. Nations vying for power, influence, ancient artifacts, weaving complex narratives of diplomacy, espionage, open conflict, adventurers finding renown or ruin.
Limited contemporary official support positions it outside the mainstream, yet passionately beloved by those cherishing its depth. Veterans find solace in nostalgia. Newcomers, a world ripe for rediscovery, balances familiar high fantasy with expansive, unique storytelling opportunities.
Demands adaptability from players, navigating natural and political landscapes, invites DMs to craft elaborate sagas or intimate tales, thrives on community creativity, homebrewed expansions.
Nystera endures as a haven for those drawn to classical fantasy roots, emphasizing exploration, detailed world building, traditional adventure. Legends take form. Players embark on quests aspiring to grandeur, depth. Echoes of tradition guide adventurers through its timeless realms.
And another critical role connection in B tier, Tal'Dorei, feels like a companion to Wildmount, building on that same creative energy.
Tal'Dorei indeed captures critical role's vibrant world building. A compelling playground evolved from a home game into an officially published setting. Unlike Wildmount's direct WOTC development, Tal'Dorei is supported by significant third-party resources, thrives on the raw creativity of its creators and the passionate community, a universe alive with stories forged in collaboration.
The analysis notes its popularity through the show, but official backing is less expensive than Wildmount's WOTC integration. Yet it powerfully carves its niche, bolstered by rich lore, distinct regions, vivid personalities from the cast.
Stories pulse with raw emotion. Adventures often feel like journeys born of shared, emergent experiences at the table. Geographically includes towering Stormcrest Mountains, haunted Umbra Hills, intricate cultural dynamics layer territories Amon, Singorn. Adventurers encounter complex allies, adversaries in a nuanced world. Choices have far-reaching consequences.
Narrative focus is distinctly character-driven, encouraging meaningful connections, personal stakes. Open-ended nature allows dynamic storytelling, synergy between players, and setting fuels collective exploration of identity, destiny.
So even lacking extensive official support like higher tiers, Tal'Dor captured countless hearts, a cornerstone of community creativity. Players and storytellers craft narratives transcending imagination, proving passion and collaboration build incredible worlds. Every story finds its voice, echoing in shared dreams, ongoing campaigns.
Finally, in B tier, Birthright. Unique for its focus on leadership, grand-scale strategy, not just individual heroism.
Yes. Birthright introduces a realm of kingdom-building, political intrigue. Adventurers aren't just heroes, often born with divine blood, destined for power, leadership, literally shaping nations' fates.
Unique mechanics challenge players. Navigate complex webs of diplomacy, military strategy, national governance. Kingdoms pulse with potential for epic narratives rooted in ambition, bloodlines, legacy.
Players assume roles not just as adventurers, but as rulers, responsible for nations' destinies, coffers, armies, alliances. The mass combat rules, unique for its time, add significant depth, merging individual heroism with grand strategic decisions.
Demands a delicate balance. Personal ambition versus the collective good. Loyalties shift. Betrayals loom, alliances determine continents' fates. The land itself holds magic, mystery, tied to rulers' bloodlines. Thrives on intricate depth, embracing themes of inheritance, destiny.
Has a niche, incredibly loyal fan base, drawn to political maneuvering, the allure of sovereignty, commanding armies. Challenges traditional narratives, inviting players to rewrite nations' fates, not just save them.
For players, a profound study in leadership, consequence. Actions extend far beyond dungeon walls. Adventurers step into roles of unprecedented significance. Politics, warfare, magic interweave. Offering stories etched in power, the weight of a crown, invites exploration, governance, glory on a national scale.
Fascinating concept.
Now we move to the C tier. Average, less-known settings, but maybe an oasis of creativity for those looking beyond the usual.
These are less recognized, but often offer dedicated communities a true oasis of creativity, distinctiveness. Modest mainstream presence belies strong potential for memorable narratives. Lack extensive lore or continuous support like higher tiers, but present significant opportunities for DMs and players willing to explore beyond popular choices.
Niche appeal invites adventurers to embrace the unknown, craft stories untouched by broader community expectations.
First, a true historical artifact, laying the very foundation. Blackmoor.
Blackmoor claims its place as the first ever D&D campaign setting. Pioneering effort laid groundwork for all it followed. Historical significance is undeniable, predating even Greyhawk.
The limited contemporary content not actively updated, yet an invaluable artifact of nostalgia, design evolution. Cherished for its pivotal role in the game's genesis, its idiosyncratic nature reflects experimental origins, captivates with a wonderfully bizarre blend of medieval fantasy and unexpected science fiction intrigue.
Temple of the Frog, ruled by an alien. City of the Gods, a crashed spaceship, defies easy categorization.
Medieval knights cross paths with ancient tech, bizarre extraterrestrial threats. Few settings capture the unpredictability, raw creativity of earliest D&D. Players venture into domains rich with emergent opportunity, unexpected peril, often making up rules as they go.
Brave souls tread beyond the expected, embrace the strange, unconventional. Despite niche status, limited official content encourages creative interpretation, allowing DMs immense freedom to forge unique adventures without canonical constraints. Its contribution resides in bold strides into uncharted territory, proving the game could be more than just high fantasy.
A testament to the unyielding spirit of exploration, boundary pushing, defining early D&D. Players pioneer paths, offers tales of innovation, discovery echoing through time, inspiring future designs. Allure calls adventurers to chart new courses, unbound by convention.
The Nentarvale, remembered for its connection to 4th edition, providing a solid, reliable fantasy experience.
Yes, Nentarvale served as 4E's default setting, straightforward, accessible fantasy appeal, limited expansion beyond core products, but boasts dense forests, towering peaks, ancient ruins, inviting familiar landscapes for timeless quests.
Encourages stories brimming with traditional fantasy elements, embracing classic tropes, dungeon crawling, monster slaying, questing with a distinct, often action-oriented modern twist.
Adventurers uncover secrets in forgotten dungeons, face beasts in perilous wilderness, forge alliances with beleaguered townsfolk, a tapestry of majesty, mystery, grounded in heroic adventure, constant combat opportunities. Engaging playground for new and seasoned DMs due to clear structure. Clean canvas for creative minds to imprint unique tales. Moderate nostalgia factor provides familiar backdrop. Nurtures stories rooted in D&D fundamentals.
Its focused, limited scope compared to sprawling settings poses both challenge and opportunity. Prompts players to forge pathways, fill blanks. Gives DMs freedom to customize. Heroes face dark threats, restore balance, explore isolated pockets of civilization. Seamless immersion into classic heroic fantasy.
Tales of valor, treachery await. Players leave their mark on a world where heroes shape history. Invite storytellers to explore fantasy's essence, carving narratives resonating with timeless themes of good versus evil, triumph of courage.
Next, a truly unique and unsettling one. Ghostwalk.
Ghostwalk mesmerizes with unconventional ghost-based mechanics, delving into themes of life, death, spiritual afterlife. Uniquely capitalizes on death not as an end, but a central storytelling opportunity, core gameplay loop.
The ethereal city of Manifest at its heart. Bizarre metropolis where spirits traverse the boundary between living and deceased. The Ghostwalk.
Adventurers encounter specters, shades, incorporeal beings, journeys steeped in ethereal energy, otherworldly challenges, explores profound questions of morality, identity, existence. What happens after death? How do you return? What secrets do the dead hold?
Limited content underscores niche appeal, but captures imagination of those embracing its thematic depth, willingness to explore morbid concepts, blends fantasy with metaphysical. Hauntings, spectral enigmas stretch beyond the veil, blurring lines between life, unlife. Discover histories carved into the spirit realm, unlocking secrets affecting both worlds.
Unique aspects inspire creative adaptation. Adventures tread line between reality, supernatural. Provokes reflection on life's essence, what lies beyond.
Beckons players to navigate its paradoxical dance between life, afterlife, unravel stories transcending traditional boundaries, confront fears, embrace unknown, discover enduring nature of soul, rich with untapped potential for a group seeking something truly different.
And finally for C tier, Red Steel. Sounds like a rollicking good time, high seas adventure.
It does. Red Steel captures swashbuckling adventures in a vibrant, pirate-inspired realm, the Savage Coast. Defined by exotic landscapes, daring escapades, constant thrilling danger. Thrives on excitement of high seas adventure, bustling port cities, hidden coves, promising treasure.
Posts a truly unique mechanic, the Red Curse. Looms over its lands, a magical phenomenon imbuing adventurers with unique mutation mechanics, adding peril and power. Anomalies offer dangerous physical transformations, powerful magical abilities, forcing players to grapple with changing nature, implications of unstable magic.
Despite limited official support, powerfully captures imagination of those drawn to exploration, daring combat, thrill of the unknown. Iconic ships traverse vast, monster-infested oceans. Dramatic ship battles, thrilling chases, cultivate stories of camaraderie, rivalry, rebellion.
Player agency is key. Adventurers become architects of destiny, crafting legends spanning untamed seas, unexplored islands. Emphasis on exploration, piracy encourages teamwork, clever problem-solving, innovation. Voyages offer treasure, camaraderie, competition.
Modest mainstream fan enthusiasm, but resonates with the promise of high adventure, unique challenges, unknown horizons. Invites players to craft epic tales of valor, plunder, echoing with waves, the thrill of discovery. Testament to D&D's spirit of adventure, capacity for diverse genres.
Now we descend to the D tier. Settings considered below average in popularity or support, often highly specialized or historically overlooked.
Indeed. Beloved by smaller, dedicated groups, but typically lack significant official support, or their core concept is very niche. Offer unique storytelling opportunities, haven for specialized experiences outside the mainstream.
Limited recognition, but reward those embracing eccentricities, dedicated niches. Fertile ground for unconventional stories not possible elsewhere.
First up, the Extraordinary Council of Worms. Instantly grabs attention just from the name.
Council of Worms presents a realm where the extraordinary becomes commonplace. The core premise: playing as actual dragons. Unique approach radically challenges conventional character concepts, focuses on draconic personas, limited scope deliberately focused on dragon-centric play, exploring vast power, ancient wisdom, long lifespans.
Players embrace draconic personas, experience power, majesty of ancient beings, navigate world replete with ancient treasures, draconic politics, struggle for dominance among worms.
Restricted audience reflects niche appeal. Not every group wants to play dragons. Minimal official follow-up, yet empowers players to explore new storytelling dimensions. Focus on large-scale conflicts, long-term consequences. Dragons navigate challenges, treaties, wage territorial wars on a scale mortals only dream of.
Thrives on foundational mechanics, delve into intricacies of draconic life, culture, rivalries, invites creativity, weaving narratives transcending human constraints, focus on lives of beings living centuries, limited reach, but endures in hearts of those cherishing its singular focus on draconic power.
Calls adventurers to explore a realm where mighty roar of dragons echoes, promising tales of power, cunning, ambition. Uncover essence of the dragon within.
Next, Karatur. East Asian-inspired setting, very different cultural landscape.
Karatur unrolls tapestry of East Asian-inspired fantasy, steeped in cultural richness, ancient traditions. Land of emperors, samurai, ninja, monks. Dragons are revered celestial beings. Ancient spirits influence daily life. Crafts intriguing world of mystery, honor.
Potential but limited Western appeal historically stemmed from complexities, sensitivities of cultural representation, influencing broader reception.
Adventurers encounter intricate dynastic politics, master revered martial arts, embark on profound spiritual quests. Sparse modern development contributes to niche status, not often updated, yet remains beacon for Asian folklore, legend within D&D. Tempts players with world built on honor, discipline, balance, demanding introspection, adaptability.
Invites players to dwell in heritage-rich lands, balancing tradition with emergent innovation, opportunities to explore themes blending sacred with secular, court intrigue, enlightenment, and secluded monasteries. Every dawn reveals possibilities, age-old secrets, stage where ancient modern converge. Narratives blossom amid vibrant cultural textures, allure in depth, potential inviting cultural conversation.
Powerful reminder of diverse landscapes D&D can traverse. Beyond typical Eurocentric fantasy, special place for enthusiasts. Sanctuary for stories marked by honor, balance, enlightenment. Echoes whisper through bamboo groves, temple walls.
And finally, D tier, Al-Qadim.
Captivates with enchanting Arabian Nights-inspired backdrop, weaving tales of desert kingdoms, mystical jinn, sorcerers, grand caravans traversing perilous dunes, seduces with vibrant cultural complexities, guiding through world brimming with enchantment, wonder. Initial release dazzled, but lack of recent revival places it in realms of nostalgia for many.
Richly detailed landscapes, histories draw adventurers into intricate world, magic dances with ingrained traditions, complex political webs, caliphs, scheming viziers, spiritual quests invite exploration of fate, transformation, divine will, limited modern support but retains passionate following for cultural depth, distinct atmosphere.
Lush narratives unfold through bustling bazaars, sprawling deserts concealing forgotten cities, verdant oases offering respite, Enchants with boundless storytelling potential, tales of valor, cunning, resilience.
Challenges of representation, modern adaptation tempered broader acceptance, yet endures through fan dedication homebrewing. Inspires narratives transcending typical fantasy borders, embracing rich cultural tapestry, vibrant color, unique challenges.
Al-Qadim emerges as timeless testament to allure of the exotic, inviting players into lands where dreams take flight on magic carpets. Though nestled in shadow of its heyday, Legacy endures as beacon for those yearning to explore narratives spanning cultural imagination, myth. Echoes of enchantment, ancient wisdom invite adventurers amidst realms of magic, mystery.
And now for the F tier, poor or incomplete. But here's the reassuring news.
Reassuringly, no official D&D setting, according to LitRPG Reads analysis, falls into this tier. This is truly due to the remarkably high baseline quality maintained by official materials from Wizards of the Coast.
Right. Ensuring every single setting, regardless of popularity or support, offers a unique, viable framework for engaging campaigns.
While settings vary in depth, mainstream popularity, all demonstrably contribute to the imaginative landscape of D&D, constantly inviting exploration despite varied standing.
Every single setting, popular to niche, offers compelling creative potential, deep engagement, diverse worlds welcoming players, DMs to craft tales that inspire, entertain, challenge, testament to enduring power of D&D's design.
And remember, these rankings, like any tier list, are inherently subjective. We strongly encourage you, the listener, to explore settings based on your personal interests, the stories you want to tell, your group's preferences, not solely on popularity or perceived standing.
Yeah, find what excites you.
The true allure of D&D lies in its infinite variety, the personal connection you forge with its worlds. Each setting holds the promise of epic adventures, serving as the unique stage upon which your next great story unfolds.
Ultimately, perhaps the greatest D&D setting isn't one on any tier list at all, but the one waiting to be woven from your own imagination, inspired by the echoes and grand tapestries of all these incredible worlds.
Well said. We hope this deep dive has given you a clearer map for exploring D&D's vast, varied multiverses, helping you pinpoint where your next legendary tale might unfold.
We'd absolutely love to hear from you. What D&D campaign setting do you find most captivating? Why does it resonate with you? Or have your most unforgettable adventures taken place? Or perhaps, which of these settings sparked a brand new curiosity in you today? Share your thoughts and experiences with us.
A massive thank you, as always, to LitRPG Reads for compiling this incredibly insightful official D&D Settings 2025 tier list. For more fantastic resources for DMs and players, definitely be sure to visit LitRPG Reads online.
And special shout out to the brilliant minds behind so much great content like Emily Thorne and Paul Bello, truly fine fellows all around. Until next time, happy adventuring.